Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I was playing around with fit object to origin, or fix object to path, I'm sorry. And if you have Corel 2018 or 19, you're going to have it, fit object to path. And I made this vine in just like a few seconds. And it's it's fun to play around with. There's just a few steps you got to think about. I've got 2 leaves. So I'm going to select my leaf, and I'm going to select my object. And the key is right here to move the object origin to the top right. I want 12 leaves. I'm not going to play around with the rotation in this one. Now take our new one, or our path, and move it down. We'll just move this down so I can select them both. And you can just select them both with the marquee. Now I'm going to move the object origin to the bottom. Now let's move all that up. And voila. You know, you could do this by hand, but it's kind of, I've actually got my leaf from it backwards. But you could do a lot with this if you were making something like a seal. Let's get rid of the object origin, and we're going to change it to black. Let's say 4 points in black. And always scale with object. That way when you make it a different size, it'll still be the same line thickness. Now you can't really just fill it in. Well, you can, but it's all black, and I did this one in all gray, but it takes away the outline. So I did it with gray, so I would have an outline on the leaf and make it a little bit different, so you could actually see the leaf. And I would probably make the outline a little thicker. And you could do that with all of them at the same time. See, when it says none width up there, it's because you've got more than one width. And then just take your Smart Fill tool and fill in these other leaves. And you could do, you could do any color under the sun. If you're a sublimation person and you're doing this, or if you're a printer, you could have different colored greens, for one side, and really kind of make it look different. But as a laser engraver, we don't have the luxury of adding colors. But there you go. And when I said earlier about changing the line width to the width of the object this way, and you'll see I did not set the other ones. So when I made it smaller, if you remember when I did that, let's select all the lines, make them, let's go 8 points, but scale with object. And then that way when you scale it up or down, it doesn't change the line width. It's still relative to the size. Anyway, I can see some really cool things happening with this when you're making a seal for a state. It's got like olive leaves around it. So anyway, give that some thought and play around with it, and hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.